I am back. I am back. Okay. Let's get the show going. I'm just loading up the things here. Boom. We are good to go. Nobody online. Interesting. Nobody here. That's okay. I will analyze by myself. I'll try to get I'll get the games logged in, if anything. Okay, so game number 1. Oh, my microphone's gonna fall out here. Scary. Okay. Okay, all alone. Is this always the analysis screen was always like this? Is that true? Because that's kind of stupid if I did that. Master, hello. I'm trying to think. I should really redo this screen. Has it always been like that? Because that is a waste of space. I guess I did that because of the chat. Okay. Let's see if I can get this correct anyways. I was black, so let's switch this around. I hope I can, because I screwed up when I wrote this down, I think. So E4, C5. Can I hide this? Bishop B5. Yeah, this was interesting. Well, before I look at it, I'm going to just make sure I have the... I want to convert this into digital format first. So bishop D7. Then I'll look over the game. So bishop takes. Knight takes. D4. E takes. Queen takes. E5. Queen D3, Knight F6, Bishop E3, Bishop E7, C4. Yeah, this guy is good. Castles, Knight C3, Rook C8, castles, kingside. Knight C5, Bishop takes C5, Rook takes C5, Knight D2. Hang on, this is where I screwed up last time. So Knight D2, A, B, C, D. Yeah, this is... I'm not sure he did. I mean, that is the best move. This kid was so good, man. Jesus. Okay, Knight D2. Let's hope this is correct. Then it says I played Rook C8. Norbert Noodle. Is that... I'm trying to look at that. Is that a guy or a girl? What is that emoticon? Is that a guy? I mean... I think that's a girl. Okay, with masculine facial features. Okay, I think that's a girl. Okay. So I'm just putting this into the system here. Knight D2. Rook c8. Yeah, I went back. Rook f d8. Queen b6. b3. Rook f d8. B, C, D, E, F. Rook f. Wait. Yeah, rook f d. Oh. Yeah, because so the other one should have been d1. Because I screwed up around here last time I tried to put this in the system. So rook f d8. Knight f1. Okay, maybe this is correct. Holy shit, this kid is so good, man. Knight f1, rook d7, knight e3. Holy fuck, this kid is so fucking good. Knight e3, king f8, knight c d5. Yeah, so I think I'm back on track here. I didn't get this far last time. Knight takes d5. Knight takes d5. Queen c6. Queen e3. b6. Rook d3. h6. Rook a d1. Rook c d8. Queen f3. b5. Rook c3. Oh, and this is about where I screw up in the game. Yeah. But I guess I was already losing. Like, this kid is talented. He played rook c3. This kid is so good, man. a5. I didn't realize my position was so bad. Stockfish is hating black here. C takes b5. Queen takes b5. And then this is... yeah, this move, knight c7, that's what killed me in the game. So I have to take it. Rook takes c7. Rook takes c7. a4. Rook dc8. A takes b3. A takes b3. f6. I make him work for it, though. I make him work for it. So f6, rook c8, king f7. I say I make him work for it, but it's +5 for white here. Rook takes d8. Bishop takes d8. Queen c3. Oh, that was a terrible move, apparently. Terrible being a relative term. Bishop a5. Queen takes c4. What? Well, I screwed up my annotation here. There's not even a c4 pawn. Damn it. What move am I on? 32. I have bishop a5. And then I have queen takes c4. I think I missed writing down a couple moves here. Queen takes c4. That makes no sense. What the hell did I mean? And then I have rook takes c4 after that. This makes no sense. What could I have meant? Bishop a5. So queen, like, so I have king f7. Rook takes d8. Bishop takes d8, queen c3, bishop a5, queen takes c4. Maybe I just meant, oh, I think it was just queen c4 and then queen takes c4. Oh yeah, I missed one in there. I missed this. So it was actually queen c4 and then, so I messed it up. Then queen takes c4, then rook takes c4, then king e6, b4, bishop b6, b5, bishop c5, is anybody watching? Or should I? I'm just asking because if not, I will talk to myself. Anyways, bishop c5, rook a4, rook a4. Okay. Yeah, so at this point in the game, we had about 15 minutes. I'm watching, but do whatever you like. Oh. Yeah, I just wanted to know so I can give you a little bit of, yeah, there's about 15 minutes left on the clock here, so not a lot of time. Rook a4, f5. Wait, that's me. f5, e takes f4, king takes f4, king f1, d5. I guess d5 was terrible. f3, but I knew I was dead here. I was just hoping for some miracle. g5, g4, king e6, rook a6, bishop d6, b6, king d7, b7, bishop b8, rook takes h6. Like I think at this point there was maybe 5 minutes left. So I mean, I was kind of just hoping I could get some type of a draw or something. But no, and then I resigned. Okay, so let me save that as a study so I don't have to go through the painful reading of my writing. So we'll say tournament game. We'll say, and then can I move this? I want to say game 1, orientation black, hide next moves. Yeah, I'll do hide next moves, and then game 1, versus 1916. Okay, save chapter. Okay, so can I move this up? Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay, so that was game number 1. Now let's actually analyze it. Okay. Okay, I thought it's supposed to hide the next moves. So I thought it's supposed to hide the moves. How can I do this? Strange. I thought it was supposed to hide the moves. Maybe that's just not... Maybe that's for people, other people, not me. Okay, so... Yeah, I was kind of thrown by this move. I mean, I've seen it before online, but... I was a little surprised he played it. I guess, but it's the second most common move against a Sicilian. Doesn't have as good of a win rate. Stockfish thinks it's fine. I was really torn what to play here. I thought for maybe 10 minutes on this move, I think. Or maybe 8 minutes. So the main line is bishop d7, which is actually what I ended up playing. But the interesting thing is Stockfish actually prefers knight d7, and bishop d7 has the worst win rate. Oh wait, it doesn't have the worst rate. No, wait, it does. Yeah, the best win rate here is knight c6 and knight d7. But Stockfish hates those moves. So I'm really torn what to do here. Do I go with the main line or do I go with Stockfish? I guess you can kind of play either here. Knight d7, Stockfish might prefer knight d7, but I think it's harder to play as a human. More prone to error, I think. So, yeah, I played the main line. Bishop d7. I guess I can continue with that in the future. He took, which is the main line. Looks like c4 is an option too. I also thought for a long time here. I ended up taking it with the knight, which after the game, the kid told me that taking with the knight was a mistake. But when you look here, I mean, a lot of like, I think even grandmasters take with the knight here. Let's see if I take. Yeah, like Nakamura always takes with the knight. So I don't know if that's really correct to say that taking with the knight is bad. Evaluation is almost the same as taking with the queen. The main line is taken with the queen, but it doesn't. The win rate is actually better taken with the knight. So I don't think there's really anything wrong taking with the knight. Yeah, I don't know what I would want to do in the future. Again, it's one of those hard things because the book doesn't agree. I mean, the main line has the worst win rate, and Stockfish prefers taking with the queen. I guess I might take with the queen in the future. I don't know. Not a huge deal. But I did take with the knight. And then he played d4, which is not so great, apparently. I mean, I say that just because there's only been 56 games played, but to 50% win rate for black here. And, okay, so I took, which is the best move. He took with the queen. I was a little surprised he took with the queen. Here, I wasn't quite sure what to do. There was a lot of options. I was basically torn between playing knight f6 first, or e6 or e5. It looks like the main line is playing knight gf6, or e6. e5. Stockfish doesn't like e5. I mean, it's not terrible, but the reason I was scared about e6 was I was kind of scared of my e5 square. Like, that's open. He could potentially push in the future and things like that. I like kind of taking away that square. But overall, I think e5 is not terrible. He played queen d3, which is a good move, apparently. And then I played knight gf6 here, which seems to be okay. Yeah, there's also rook c8, and I was considering that too, but I just wanted to continue with development. So nothing wrong with knight f6 here. And I was also considering knight c5, which is also a good move, but Actually, no, I was concerned of check. Yeah, so computer is suggesting this, but what do we do after check here? It's saying, oh, I guess I don't really want to do that. It seems like I'm wasting a move. Like queen here, and then if he takes, you take it with a king. Yeah, I don't really like that. I don't know why Stockfish is suggesting it, but I guess I have a good knight posted. Kind of weird though. So, anyways, knight f6 was fine. He played this move, which when I saw it, I thought it was not really the best move. It seemed slightly slow, but then when I looked at it more, it seemed okay. But it looks like Stockfish absolutely hates it, but only hates it for one main reason. That's d5, which I didn't play or even see. I guess d5 threatens a pin here. I mean a fork. And yes, if he takes, then I could just, it's the fork, right? e4. And if he doesn't take, if he castles, I still fork. That is interesting. Yeah, so there's only one way for him to defend it here, and that's knight bd2. Interesting. And then d4. Yeah, that might have been pretty good for me. Then he would have, this is all forced. I should have seen this. This was the first game though. I was kind of nervous. And then bishop e7, and this is kind of good for black. Yeah. So that bishop move was not good. d5 would have been a good move there. Too bad. I didn't even consider that. I was kind of excited to play. So I played bishop e7, which is the next best choice, but d5 would have been a great move here. c4. This was a very interesting point. First of all, his c4 move is the best move here, so good job for him finding it. I mean, this kid is like 14 years old, and this is by far the best move here, c4. Interesting. I mean, in my opinion, that's not an easy move to find. It's kind of a weird move. Like most people would castle or move their knight on their b knight. So that's a terrific move. Terrific move for him. And then after he played it, well, first of all, before playing it, he thought for a long time. Maybe 15 minutes. And then after he played it, I thought for a long time. Maybe 15 minutes or 20 minutes. A long time. Maybe not 20 minutes, maybe 15 minutes. So c4, good job to him. Yeah, I thought for a long time here because there was a lot to consider. Can I turn off the moves? I want to turn these, I want to hide this. No. No, I want to hide the actual moves in the game. Because I don't really want, yeah. You would think there'd be a way to do that. I guess I could just go way down, move it like that. It's kind of, yeah, it's not what I want. Okay, anyways. Well, I kind of need it to click on the next move. Oh well. Yeah, so I thought for a long time there was really a lot to consider because I also don't want the arrows. Maybe I can remove the arrows here. There, at least that's something. And then I actually never use the evaluation gauge. I'm going to turn that off. And what does this do? Okay. Okay, at least the arrows are gone. That helps a little bit. My mouth is getting so dry here. Yeah, so there was a lot to consider here because, I mean, I was scared of, like, I mean, this is a possibility. B4, you know, you have to consider him like pushing and like moving rook here, and there's things to consider. I think I was looking at, I was considering this, rook c8. I was considering a lot of moves here. Even I think I was considering a5 here, I think, even so that he can't play b4. Yeah, so this, well, it's not removing my arrows here. Oh, there we go. I ended up just castling, which seems to be fine. It looks like Stockfish is saying queen a5 check is good. I don't see why, because queen a5 and then here, then queen a6, I guess. I don't know, it's saying this is really good for black, but yeah, queen a6. Oh, I see. Interesting. That's interesting. Okay, but then what if he had just like gone here? No, it still likes queen a6. Oh, queen a6. What if he had gone here then? Bishop. Then queen a4. What was here? And queen c6. Interesting. I don't really understand why that's good, but I castled. It was castling was fine here for sure. So he played knight c3, the best move. Oh, hey, this is the first game against Rowan. Yeah, I fixed the errors from my keeping score. I made a couple mistakes there. Yeah. You know, when I played the game, I thought I did pretty well. But then looking at it now, no, I didn't. It was my first tournament game in a long time, though, like 17 years. So I was kind of excited. Oh, by the way, you beat well, you beat Jason, and then you drew him. Yeah, so good job. So you must have gained rating, right? I told you that you would you could draw him. He's a good player. Yeah, I think I gained about 80, 70 or 80 points, so I'm pretty happy with that. I'm waiting for the CFC rating to update. Do you know when that would be? Oh, right, yeah. I think it's Wednesday, maybe? Oh, okay, yeah. Because I'm curious if, I'm just kind of curious to look at it. But you know what sucks is my rating it's going to pass the 1500 mark. And if I were to enter that tournament in Victoria, they just have two sections, right? The open, or I assume premier means like the main section. And then they have an under 1500 section. So I won't be eligible for the under 1500 section. And then I would be at the very bottom of the barrel in that tournament, which is not fun to be. Okay. I wish they had more than that. There'd be more players there. I wish they had maybe 3 sections, or at least make it under 16 or under 1800. I guess they don't want to intimidate like the really low players, but it just kind of sucks because I'll be just over 1500. Like I'm not really competing for anything. You know what I mean? Other than personal best, personal high rating, which is enough, but it's kind of nice to shoot for a placement. It's just I think it's just a slightly weird to have a 1500 rated player playing against like I'm assuming there'll be like 2300 rated in that tournament. The disparity is too much. I really like there being sections. So I don't know if I'm going to play in that. The other thing is I was wondering if I registered now, like before Wednesday, if I registered now, maybe I would still be eligible. Because right now I'm technically under 1500. So maybe I could still be eligible. I guess no, they probably do it on what your rating is at the time. Yeah, it's probably what your rating is at the time, I would imagine. If I showed up and my rating is higher, I won't be in that section. Yeah, I see. Yeah, it makes sense. That's fair. Okay, but you make a good point. You could still be eligible for prizes. Like that's what happened yesterday. I tied for first place under 1800 with Mao Sung Lee. So I got $75. So that was cool. Yeah, I'm happy with my performance. By the way, you told me, like I'm paired against the 1100. He's good, man. That was a tough game, that 1100. There's no way he's 1100. Like, I think if I have to guess, I think he's probably more like 1700, maybe 1650. That 1100 guy. I forget his name. I have it on my other sheet. Yeah, he's only played 5 games in his life. This is his second tournament. But I think his actual rating, if I have to guess, is about 1650, 1700. So it was a tough game. It was a good game too. He was winning in the opening. I got myself in a terrible position, and even in the middle game, he was slightly ahead, I think. I just managed to grind it out and win. That was a good game. And then he got paired up against that 700 guy. By the way, I didn't get the chance, but I kind of wanted to talk to that guy that was 700. Because I wanted to give him some advice. Because I don't know if you noticed, but like, I think every single round, he was always the first guy to finish the game. Like his games finished so quick. Like, I don't know, very quick though. His games are always done in like after 45 minutes. And I wanted to tell him, to slow down, really think about the moves. I don't know why he's playing so quick. And yeah, because I'm playing, and then I always hear like the clock, like move, click, and I was like, oh, why is he going so quick? Take your time. So I wanted to tell him that the 700 guy. If he just thought about the moves a lot longer, he would do better. I don't know why if anything, he should be thinking longer than everybody else, not quicker. I wanted to tell him that, but I didn't get the chance. Your game against Jason was the first one for that round. Oh, that one finished? Oh, really? Oh, okay, yeah, maybe. But his was the second, though. He's always been one of the quickest to finish his games, so. And he moves so quick. I think his games weren't even that bad. He just moves too fast. So you're saying Jason wasn't happy? I took a peek at that game, the game you played a few times, but I didn't really get a good look. It's it's kind of hard to see. I didn't really get a good look, but it looked pretty aggressive. It looked pretty crazy, that game. A lot of like very aggressive kingside attack, I think, if I remember correctly. Like I think he moved his pawns up, like his like G and H pawns, or maybe his F pawn too. And then you were on the other side attacking. It looked pretty aggressive. So you had a very good tournament. And you drew Rowan, which is no small feat, I think. So I think you're quite underrated. Too bad you're not eligible for a prize, right? Although you did get the half buy in the first round. Rowan wasn't happy. I think Rowan is a very solid player. I've only played one game against him, but looking at his games, he seems very, very solid. Doesn't do anything too crazy. I'm going to make some tea. I'll be back in like 2 minutes. Yeah, I remember looking at your game at him. Your rooks were lined up, your queens were there. Hi, you found me. You found me. You found me. Hi. Good boy. Yeah, I'm streaming. Okay, move it. No, he doesn't chew it. He just gingerly holds it. It's like a gift. He's a retriever, golden retriever, so they like to retrieve things. So. Okay. Okay, where was I here? Analyzing the game. Okay. Yeah, it's funny. Stockfish hated my position as we go on here, but at the time, I thought I was doing pretty good. I thought I was holding my own, but apparently not. He played knight c3, the best move. So yeah, I played rook c8 here. I didn't really see anything better. Rook c8 seems fine. Stockfish is also just suggesting a6. Queen c7. But rook c8 is certainly fine here. And they drew. I wonder if that was a pre-agreed upon draw, being that they're friends. One second here, I just got a message on Facebook. Okay. I'm watching Rowan went from. Okay. So he castled here. I played knight c5. It looks to be okay according to Stockfish. Yeah, looks to be good. So no real issues here yet. White has a slight edge. Nothing too major. Taking was best. I wasn't sure what to do here, but I was somewhat confident about taking with the rook was best. It looks like you could take either way. I didn't want to take with the pawn because I thought it would made my dark sword bishop very limited in scope. So that's, and it also kind of, that doesn't weaken the square, but mostly I just didn't like what it did to my bishop. So I took with the rook. He played knight d2, which was very interesting. Think that's, he did a lot of maneuvering here. This was, what he did here was very, very interesting because he, what, if you take with pawn, can't you initially eat your pawn? What do you mean? No, well, what are you talking about? Oh, this one? Oh, that might be another reason why I did it. But no, but then I can grab, then I, oh wait. Oh yeah, yeah, that's true. But Stockfish says it's doable. Yeah, I think that's what I analyzed in the game. But yeah, Stockfish says, oh yeah, I could, bishop takes, oh yeah, I can just pin it, I think. Rook e8. Yeah, I just get it back that way. Whoops. What? Then f4? Well, let me get back here. You're saying f4? What? Oh, wait. If f4, then it's white lost its advantage. It's saying bishop a5. This is weak now because he would have to babysit it. So let's just say rook a e1, saying rook cd8, rook f2, knight d4, rook d4. He also has, yeah, 2 knights. I've got a bishop. I don't know. It's basically parity. I gain parity here. He's kind of in pins. In 2 pins here, actually. Yeah, he's in 2 pins here. So it's... yeah, much better for him to take with... I mean, he can't take the pawn. Okay, where was I here? Yeah, took with the rook. And then this was interesting. Yeah, he moved the knight here, knight d2, which was, in my opinion, what shows a mature player. Because he moved his knight, this was his idea, and he did it. Like, that's a long-term idea. Like, three moves for the knight. He just wanted it here so he can secure this square, and it worked, and that was impressive. Like, that's a sign of a mature player. Like, especially at this point in the game when there's still a lot of other moves you could be playing. Like, a lot of different moves. Okay. For some reason, Lichess doesn't like to remove my arrows in the study. There. Okay. Do you have to double click now? I don't know. So it wasn't, like, I guess the best move, but it was pretty close. So anyways, knight d2. When he made this move, I basically thought he wanted like an f4. I also thought he might be, maneuvering it for something, but I didn't think about this idea. I played rook c8, which Stockfish says is okay. Yeah, I just wanted to get it back there. I didn't want to screw around. He played rook f8, d1, the best move. Also opening up the square for the knight to reposition, as previously stated. Also lining up his rook with my queen. I played queen b6. I guess this wasn't a good move. Stockfish doesn't get rid of my arrows anymore. Okay. I played it because, we're pinning his f pawn, because I was still worried about him playing f4 at some point. Although now it's hard because he moved his rook, but still, I just thought I thought queen b6 was decent here. But yeah, so instead, Stockfish likes rook c6, which, okay, rook c6, knight d7. I really consider knight d7 though. Put it on c5. Yeah, I did consider that. I was just kind of scared of this pawn. I did consider it, but I didn't play it. So it likes knight d7, rook e8. I don't quite like that, but what do I know? It also likes g6, which I also considered, just securing this point. Yeah, it really likes knight d7, repositioning our own knight. But I played queen b6. He played b3, the best move. I played rook fd8. I wanted to help secure this pawn. I guess a problem with this is it kind of it really locks in our bishop. My bishop did nothing this game. Yeah, I guess this was a terrible move. Oh, sorry, rook fd8. Yeah, whoops. So the study interface is kind of messed up. Okay, yeah, that's why. So rook d f8 was actually, not the best move. It likes queen d8, which weird. I just came from there. It wants me to move back. It also, again, likes knight d7. It likes knight d7 still. Yeah, not too much here for black. Nothing crazy. I played rook fd8. He played knight f1, which is the best move. Like he's a good player. I mean, he played these, in my opinion, somewhat obscure moves. Like, yeah, I think it's impressive play from my point of view. Let's start. Don't go to b6 with you. Yeah, and I hate doing that. You know, that's a hard thing to do, right? You make a mistake and then to backtrack, like it seems like you're wasting like a 500 tempo. And the other thing is, I normally never make moves like queen b6, almost never. And Stockfish is always telling me, no, queen b6. And now this time it's like, no. Okay, let me welcome a few people here. Will Wolf, I guess that's the only one new. Okay. Oh, my throat is sore. Okay, so I played rook d7. Kind of a committing move. Stockfish doesn't like it. It likes rook e8 or rook c6. It really wants me to double up on the c6 file. Don't really know what it's planning. But yeah, I played rook d7. He played knight e3, which was obvious. I played king f8. It's I guess it was not a great move, but my idea here was, I kind of forget. I think I basically wanted to like free my bishop and get my, maybe defend my d6 pawn with my king, you know, moving the king like this. I think that's what my idea was. I can't really remember. I think I wanted to do that and then then control the C file, do something like that. I really can't remember why I did that. And it turned out to be why I lost. King f8. Instead, Stockfish likes queen d8, going back, which I will never do. It still likes knight c6. a5 is a real possibility, and h6 kind of a non move, waiting move more. Anyways, I played this move. It wasn't like the worst move. Evaluation only changes by 20 centipon. So it wasn't like a terrible move. 20 centipon is nothing. Okay, he played rook cd5, which was coming. Yeah, I took, which was good. I didn't have much choice. He took with the knight. I played queen c6, which was good. It still wants queen d8 as being the best move, but queen c6 was second best. And we played queen e3, which I think Stockfish, it was okay. I didn't really understand why he did that though. Oh, I think I guess to maybe attack this pawn and maybe secure this so he could maybe push here or something. I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, it kind of has a dual purpose, I guess. It also gets his queen off of the line of attack with my rook. So I played b6, the best move. Yeah, because if I played here, he would just he would fork my rooks. So I couldn't do that. So I played b6 to protect the pawn. It also helps secure this, the c5 square. He played rook d3. Good move. I played h6 here. Good move. He played rook a d1. All his moves are good, so I'm not even going to bother saying good move. I played rook c d8, which was decent. And then I screw up shortly here. So queen f3. I played b5, which was a terrible move. Like 50 or 75 center pawn bad. Instead, Stockfish likes g6, which was actually, I was considering something like that. It likes g6 or rook b7. Or queen c8. I don't have too many good choices here, though. Yeah. Well, I knew I was already losing in this position. I mean, this knight was, I'm not moving this knight ever. So I knew I was already losing here, but I thought it was still playable, you know, like I can just kind of sit back and he has to kind of move things along. But this knight, it's there for the rest of the game. I can't do anything with this knight. So I knew I was losing here. But yeah, I played b5. He played rook c3, which it seems okay. And then a5, I guess was an incredibly bad move. Instead, Stockfish likes rook b7. Or king g8, which is kind of funny. So something that I should have started looking at in this position was how my king was lined up with his queen, because that proved to be one of the problems why I lost this game in a couple moves from now. So I played a5. He took... Yeah, so this is why I lose. This is why I lose the game. It was really... I mean, it wasn't just this move, but in my opinion, this was the final nail in the coffin. When I played a5, he has this basic tactic of taking. I mean, I have to take back. And then knight c7 is... I almost resigned here, because this is where he won the game, in my opinion. Like, I had no chance after this. Queen c7. I almost resigned, but I decided to play it out. So the idea being that he's threatening our queen, and he's essentially forking two moves. I can't move my queen where I can protect this square. Once he goes here, then he wins the exchange, because we're pinned. So simple thing. That's what, in my opinion, that's how I lost this game. So the b5 allowed that simple tactic. I should have seen that. Yeah, I didn't really look at it if he would take. Sorry, it wasn't. Yeah, so it was rook c3. Yeah, he's a good player though, but this. Yeah. Those are kind of hard to find when the fork is not a piece. It's like an empty square. Those are kind of hard to find. Yeah, I wasn't sure which exchange I should have done. Yeah, queen b7. Let him take this one. I didn't really like my bishop on the eighth on the bottom rank, and then my rook above it. It seems kind of awkward. That's why I didn't do it that way. This was pretty much over from here. I don't think I had any ways I could win here or come back even. I every move I wanted to resign, but I gave it a try. You never know. And plus, we only had about 15 minutes on the clock. I think he might have had 10 minutes. I might have had 15 minutes, I think. So I thought there was like a, with the time controls being as like 10 minutes left, I thought there was like a, even if there's a 10% chance, I thought I would play a little bit more. The moves were going pretty quick, so it wasn't a big deal. Queen a5. But yeah, and then this hurt too. Yeah, I shouldn't have played bishop b6, because allowing him to simplify. I think near the end there was only 5 minutes on the clock. Otherwise, I would never play this. Yeah, he played great. Yeah. So that was my first game. But it's like a 430 point rating difference or something. So it was expected. So that was the first game. Second game, I looked at before. I'm going to look at it again, but not in huge detail. Let me, so game 2 versus LeBlanc. Oh wait, I don't mean that. I mean I want the rating. That's what I want. 1822. Okay. There we go. And we were white. You know what? I won all my games as white, lost all my games as black. Okay. Okay, I already looked at this game. I'm just going to... So, wait, 54 is the last move, right? Oh, here. Wait, 54? Yeah, 54. Okay, I just want to go over it again. I want to learn from this. Oh, yeah, wait, I was white, so let's flip the board. Can I change that here? Orientation, white. Yeah, okay. It was the Caro-Kann. Yeah, and then I remember this. Yeah, so taking is best. I need to just remember that for the future, which it'll be in my mind forever now. And then I was really surprised when he took with the G-pawn, which is actually the main line. C3. Oh, yeah, I remember now. So basically, I want to play C3 here in the future. It's the main line. Good win rate. This was okay here. And then I'm just trying to find any major points. Actually, can I not... Yeah, computer. I'm just going to let Stockfish analyze this, I think. Knight h4 was not a good move. Well, you can't see it on my screen, but the computer analysis at the bottom here, which you can't see, it says I was... Oh, it's still not done loading here. Keep in mind, Master is 14 years old. Okay, so yeah, it looks like I was... Okay, so black had a bit of an edge. So yeah, knight h4 was a terrible move. My idea at the time... Oh yeah, I remember. I already looked at this last time I analyzed the game, but I spent like 20 minutes on this move. It was insane. Yeah, I remember now. I was really considering queen d2 here. For the longest time. I thought for so long. 20 minutes is a long time to think on a single move. Yeah, I played queen h4. I mean, knight h4. And then it looks like that's a terrible move for a couple of reasons, but it's saying bishop g4. I'm trying to think what my plan was here. It must have been to move my knight back, and then I might have just repeated and went for the draw because he's so much higher rated. So then... Okay, my throat is going. Yeah, knight h4. It's saying bishop g4 is good. If knight f3, it's saying if I play knight f3, then he doesn't have to move. He could just keep it as it is and then e5. Yeah, because that didn't really accomplish anything right here. All that did was give him an extra pin. Yeah, that was kind of stupid. Oh, what? Oh, you mean if he does this? I didn't want f3 because I didn't like what it did to my knight. Because he can push here. That was the thing. That's what I was scared of. He could play f5. I didn't like f5. That's why I didn't want f3. Yeah. Yeah, so instead Stockfish says castle kingside, which is, I did not want to do that in a million years. I think even now knowing this, I still wouldn't play it. That's just scary. It's also suggesting bishop e2 and bishop g3, which I probably should have played just bishop g3, I think. I don't like the other moves it's suggesting. Anyways, this is what I played. And he played knight b6. Played queen e2. Stockfish still likes bishop e2. It's also, yeah, bishop e2. It's also saying knight takes f5. Was there a reason? Oh yeah, you know what? Why did I not do this? I don't know why I didn't just take the bishop. Why the hell did I not take the bishop? Oh, I think because I just thought this was stronger. But I should have just taken it when I had the chance. I think taking the bishop was good. Yeah, I mean, it's the third best choice here according to Stockfish, but I think it's the most simplest. Oh, I think I know why. I think it was because if he recaptures here, then I have to move my knight again. I think that's why I didn't play that. So kind of weird. It's saying that I castle here. Rook to knight h4. Yeah, and then black's ahead here. That's why I didn't take. And then he's got f5 again. So I played knight b6, which is actually a good move. Sorry, I'm reading it wrong here. Yeah, I played queen e2. I thought for a long time on this move. I guess this was a terrible move. I liked it though. I was happy. I was very happy here. But I guess after... I guess it would have been better if he took... Oh, Lichess disconnected. I wonder... Okay. I wonder if I could still make the moves though. Yeah, I guess it would have been best for black to take here. But he played bishop g4. Looks like, I guess f3 is the best here. I was still scared to play f3 because of my knight being trapped like that. Like, I was still scared of f3 and then push f5. If I take, then he takes with check. Lichess is down. Which one of you broke it? Oh shit, Builder is in the house here. And hello, Nine-Tailed. Yeah, it sucks. It's down. Okay, well, I have this in the system anyways. Bishop g4. Yeah, so I played knight f3. Oh, weird. The engine still works, though. Even though Lichess is down. So, yeah, this was a terrible move, knight f3. Yeah, I'm kind of scared to lose my position. Okay, move 12. Let me refresh. Oh, now it's not even... No, it's down for me. Like, it's... I better cancel the... It's going to... Now it's going to crash completely. I won't even be able to annotate it or whatever. Go through the moves. Okay. Because it's going to... I'm going to get a timeout error soon now. I shouldn't have refreshed. Kind of weird. Okay, well, yeah, I took bishop d6. Oh yeah, it's completely down now, the site. So no engine from here on out, it's okay. Oh no. Now what? Oh, okay, it's back up. Okay. Shit, I think I forgot to put honey in my tea. Yeah, I must have. That sucks. Oh well, healthier. Okay, anyways, where was I here? Holy shit, what happened there? Let me remove all of this. Delete from here. I'm scared to do that. I'll leave that in there. Okay. Knight b6. I played bishop d3. Good move. Queen d5. Chamomile. I only drink chamomile. So I castled. I'm kind of surprised I castled here. It's kind of a scary position to castle in, but I think I just saw... Oh yeah, well because... Yeah, because I can take this, and then he doesn't have too many threats. I mostly drink chamomile because it's got no caffeine. That's the main reason I drink it. I can't have caffeine, so. And I like that it's calming, has a calming effect. It's my mouth still feels dry though. I think it's because I had pizza for dinner, so it's very salty. Okay, so I castled. Was it best move? He castled queenside. Best move for him. I played b3. That was the best move. I'm trying to remember exactly why I played b3. I think I just simply wanted to, I just wanted to put. As soon as he castled, I was ready to go crazy. I don't think there was much more to it than that. He played bishop. He traded bishops here. I think that was. I was fine to do that. He played queen h5. That was a good move. I pushed c4. I'm just going to go gung ho here. I mean, I'm ready to go. This is one of my strengths, is like attacking, like a pawn storm. He played c5. It was an interesting move. Yeah, it was okay. I simply moved out of the way. Queen c3. I get that was it looks like rook fd1 is also an option. Nothing wrong with queen c3 though. It's tied for the best move here. It's actually it's the best move now according to Stockfish. So very calmly step aside, and so he took, and oh, how come it's out of the it stopped annotating here? Weird. I gotta go through this again. Damn it. So move 16. What? No, he didn't take. Queen c3. I don't know what happened here. It got deleted. So queen c3, he played bishop f5? Wait, what? What is going on here? None of this is even close to being correct. What the hell is going on here? Wow, something is so wrong here. What the hell's going on? I'm so confused. Knight f3 is move 9. Yeah, I don't think I castled kingside either, but I may have. Knight f3, rook 8, rook g8. This is all correct. Knight h. Oh, this is wrong. Oh, I went down a wrong line here. Yeah, I think you know what happened when the game, when Lichess reconnected or whatever. I think it screwed up. It's the only thing I can think of. I think yeah, because it went down like a variation. Weird. I got to do the whole freaking game again from here on out. It sucks. I don't want to do that again, but I'm going to. Rook g8, knight h4, knight b6, queen e2, bishop g4. What? Oh, okay. Bishop g4. Oh, yeah, that's right. Knight f3. Knight takes c4. Queen takes c4. Bishop d6. Bishop a3. What? Bishop a3. Bishop g3. My writing. Queen c7. Oh, yeah. This was... what's the analysis here? Okay, queen c7. Bishop bishop takes d6. I guess this was... It doesn't like me to trade bishops here. I didn't want a double pawn, that's why I traded. I'm surprised it doesn't really like that. I guess double pawn here wouldn't be so bad, actually. I've got this open file controlled, and I'm attacking his pawn. He would have to make a move. I kind of gain a tempo there. Whoops. Let's not do that. Okay, let's not do that either. Okay. Queen takes d6. I played queen d3. Bishop f5. Queen f1. Yeah, I didn't want to play it, but it was... I didn't have many choices here because of this pawn. Wait. No, sorry, this pawn. Queen f1. Then I castled queenside. No, sorry, he castled queenside, and then I castled queenside. So black's winning here, even though I felt okay. Queen f. Damn it! I have queen f4 here, but okay. I guess he did play queen f4. Knight d2. Oh yeah, this is when things started to get a little ugly. e5, g3, and then he screwed up here. With queen g4, which was not the best move. I played f3. Yeah, and I start to come back here. He makes a few mistakes. I slowly crawl back. Queen f2. He took. I took rook d5. Queen e3, bishop e6, knight e4. Once I got this knight here, the whole world changed. Rook a5, a3, queen h5. What? a3, and then queen h5. I don't really remember that move. Wait, that can't be right. Yeah, it is. Oh yeah, that's why. And then this is, and then my heart racing a million miles an hour because of the fork. Queen g5. Queen takes g5. Rook g takes g5. Knight takes h7. Rook g to b5. h4. Rook to b3. Rook hf1. Bishop f5. Knight g5. Rook a4. Rook d2. And then what Draconic Fate suggested, he can take a free pawn here because he's threatening mate here. Rook c4, he played here instead. Check. King d1. Bishop d3. Rook e1. Rook takes d4. Knight takes f7. e5. What? What? What the heck? c5. My writing is so ugly. Okay. Knight e5. c4. Knight takes d3. C takes d3. g4. Rook to b6. Rook to e3. I was kind of surprised he didn't resign here. I think because of my rating, he didn't respect me. Rook b d6. King e1. a5. King f2. b5. Rook e4. Looks like there were better ways to do this, but like King g3 or h5, but I went here, Rook e4. Time was also starting to tick down a little bit here. I think we had maybe 20 minutes or less, maybe 15 minutes. Yeah, I think we had like 15 minutes here or less. What move are we on? 43. Rook c4. King e3. Yeah, he's snoring in the background. I'm surprised you can hear that. He's right behind me. King e3. Rook c2. Rook takes d3. Rook takes d3. King takes d3. Rook takes b2. g5. Rook b3. King e2. Rook b2. King e3. b4. No, is it rook b4? No, it's b4. A takes b4. A takes b4. g6. b3. I mean, he really should have resigned. He was in denial here. g7, rook g2. I guess rook g4 was faster of a mate, but I played rook e8, king d7, and then queen. And then he finally resigned here. Okay, that was game 2. Hopefully it saves there properly. And I hope I can't change it again, but I think it will. Yeah. Okay. I already looked at that game before, so I'm not going to look at it again. So the only thing I go from there is in the opening, knight takes f6, g takes f6, then c3 is the main line. Yeah, here, c3 is the main line. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I mean, that was my idea when that's why I like set this up and moved the rook here. It was my idea, but then when I actually came to it, I just thought I just felt that this was like, it was just easier to calculate like this. I know this wins, and I know this wins too, but I mean, I don't know. I thought possibly he could slow me down with stuff like this, and I don't know. Both ways win. I just also getting the queen on the board, I thought it might have a psychological effect. I don't know. Okay, anyways, game 3. A very short game. Can you see? Only 18 moves and I resigned. Yeah, and as I say, I think there were maybe 6 minutes left here. So I just wanted to. I didn't want to screw around. There were 6 minutes, and you have to write down the move every move. I just wanted to get it over with. Like, yeah, I played wrong. I played a critical move in the opening wrong. He crushed me pretty hard. But we played opening move till move 10, and then I screwed up on move 10 in book. No, nice win. I lost that game. Oh, sorry. Yeah, the game I just played, you mean. Yeah. Yeah, the guy was 1822, like over the board rating. So I was happy with that. It was an upset for him. Okay, so game 3. How do I do this? Add a new chapter. Game 3. Versus 1895. But that, okay, and I was black. No. I guess I didn't win all my games as white. Yeah, I guess not. Okay. I thought I did. Yeah, I think I'll be 1570, I think. I did the calculator, so I'll be 1570, I think, or 1571, 1570. So I gained a lot of points in one tournament. I don't know. What do you think my rating would be once it's settled, Draconic Fae? I have an idea of what it would be. What do you think? I beat you on online 1-1, and that was like a 10-minute game. And you beat and drew high-rated players yesterday. I mean, because I'm scared to say what I think my rating is, because I don't want to sound overly optimistic. But honestly, I think my rating, if it was settled right now, would be about... It's hard to say. It's really hard to say. I think it'd be maybe 1750 is at the moment. That's what I would think. But of course, it's really hard to say. If I play in that tournament in January, which I'm not sure if I will, in Victoria, my goal will be to simply increase my rating. I want to increase it by 10 points. That's my goal. I want to increase it by 10 points. My goal in the tournament I just played was to My goal was to get, I think, like 1.5 to 2 wins. So I'm happy with how I did. But yeah, I want to increase it by 10 points. At least 10 points. At least 10 points. But I'd really like to get higher than 1750. I'm not 1750, but even if I would consider myself around 1700 or 1750 now, I would like to go beyond that. But it's hard. Everyone is so good. All my games were hard. I had no easy games, even against the 1100 player. Oh, hey Harold. Draconic, do you know who Folkbeer is? This is in Canada. Yeah, I would hope it'd be more than 10 points, but I set attainable goals for myself. Like if I get 10 points, I'll be happy. Anything beyond that, it's just bonus for me. Yes, that's correct. Yeah. That's who he is. You were mentioned, Falkbeer. You were mentioned in the tournament. Your name came up. They were saying you work too hard. So there's another one in January in Victoria, which I'm thinking about going, but I don't know if I can swing it. 3 days long. I don't know if I can do it. I would like to, though. Okay. Oh, 10 viewers now, hey? Let me welcome anybody new here. Tade, hello. VA for lovers. I think that's everyone new. Okay. Okay, so game 3 against the tournament director with the funny looking knights, the wooden pieces. Okay, so round 3. I was pretty tired at this point. So I am white here. This game, I screwed up in the opening. But even beyond that, he crushed me pretty hard with a simple pawn move in the center. So we play book up to 10 moves, and then I mess up. I was a deer in the headlights. I played stupidly. Okay, main line here. Okay, and then he played e5, and I forget the name of this variation. Oh, Lasker Pelican variation. I think this was actually didn't just Carlsen Caruana just play this a game or two ago? Can't remember. Anyways, I thought for a while here, because I playing on the over the board chess, in my memory I couldn't quite remember what the best next move here was. I had a pretty good idea, but I just wanted to make sure I didn't want to screw up. And I did find it, like the main line here. So knight d b5, and I talked to Jason after. Well, I talked to my opponent after the game, and he said at this point when I played this move, he was surprised that I played it, because he said people at my rating level normally won't play that move. Won't normally play this move, so he was kind of surprised. I think I might have surprised him slightly with this move because, I mean, he is rated 400 points higher than me, 401 points higher than me. So he was probably wondering, like, probably kind of curious, like, yeah. So he continued with the main line of d6. Wait, side note, what's the best research for studying theory with certain lines? I'm not quite sure what you mean. Well, I mean, you could just get a book. Or, but personally, I'm happy just looking at, I mean, it would be better to get a better database than these games here. But I'm happy with just looking at Stockfish and the main lines on the master database. If you really want to go like super deep into the reason and rationale behind the moves, the books would be your best bet because they actually explain the ideas behind the moves. You want to go out? Okay. I keep hearing the fairy horns, Falk beer. Lots of fog. Okay, where was I? D6. So we're still in main line here. So yeah, here I again, because of the 3D pieces and stuff, and I was getting kind of tired at this point because this was like already like about 7 hours of pure chess concentration. I was almost thinking like knight a3 here, but then no, it seemed wrong. And then I did get the right move, so I did play bishop g5, the main line. The best move. Well, that's the thing too. If it's a dated book, it might not help you as much. If it's like the copyright, like 1950. Where was I? Okay, so still in the main line. He played a6. Main line. I wonder if it changed the name yet. It's still calling it Lasker Pelican. Yeah, then I played knight a3, the main line. I mean, I was pretty comfortable with this that I was still in theory here. Then he played, wait, I think I wrote this wrong now. Yeah, I did. I meant b5. I wrote c5. He played b5, again, the main line. So I was pretty comfortable here because I played this a lot. Then I played knight d5, the main line. And this is, I screw up after his next move on move 10. So bishop e7, main line. It's kind of funny, though, because he might have been kind of surprised here because we're 10 moves into the main line. And he's 400 points higher than me. Wait. Why do you play Giuoco, piano, and Scotch? It's up to you, but in my opinion, stick to one line, and get really good at it. Like that's just my opinion, though. I'm not. I don't know very much, so. But it seems a little. I mean, why not get really good at one line instead of? Yeah, instead of learning two lines. I mean, I think once you get into the higher range, then you can open up your repertoire. But I mean, Yeah, because Scotch and Gyoko are off of the same route. Instead of playing d4 or bishop d4, just choose one. That's what I would recommend. Okay. Bishop e7. Okay, so I thought for a long time here, I thought for a long time, and then I don't know, I just had a brain fart because you can't really go wrong here unless you played what I played, and I lost it. Kind of, I didn't lose the game from here, but kind of. So the main line here is bishop takes f6. Stockfish likes it. It's by far the most popular line. If you wanted to be kind of weird or do something unorthodox, you could play knight takes e7, which oddly enough has a better win rate. I'm trying to see what Stockfish thinks of it. Wait, what? Why is it saying plus 8.4? Stockfish is messed up here. It's saying plus 9. Whoa, Stockfish is screwed up here. Look at this. After I take here, it's only giving plus 9. Look at that. It's broken. Any of you see that? What's up with that? It's giving like terrible advice. Let me turn it off and on here. Isn't that weird? It's giving like total random. I think it's broken. That's totally weird, hey? Yeah, it's okay. Now it fixed itself. It fixed itself now. Okay. Maybe they're updating it or something. So anyways, so you can guess what I played then. I just had a brain fart. I played knight takes f6. A terrible move. And suddenly black is slightly ahead. I mean, white is no better. Then bishop takes f6 and bishop takes f6, queen takes f6. So after the game, my opponent told me that this was a point that I screwed up. He said, you never ever want to get rid of this knight. This knight is worth way more than a bishop here on this post. And so you take with the bishop first, and then he retakes, and then you leave this knight here. It's super strong, and that is the main line. He's supposed to take here, and then he'll take, and then you can play either c4 or c3. I think how the London became popular is no one played it before, and so there was like not much theory behind it. So a lot of people started playing it to kind of get out a book quickly. I could be wrong, but I think that's what happened, and then it kind of gained popularity from there. Anyways, yeah, so I took knight takes e7. No, sorry, I took knight takes f6. So let me delete this line here. Delete from here. Yeah, so knight takes. I played knight takes f6. Bishop takes queen takes f6. But even here, it's pretty equal. So I screwed up a bit more. I played queen d5. This was my idea when I played this, because I thought queen d5 was really strong. I was happy. I thought this was a really good position. But then for some reason I overlooked bishop b7, castled. Yeah, queen takes f2. And then we both missed that he could have taken here. It's funny. I don't know how we missed that. I guess we're tired. This is the third round, But he didn't. He could have just taken my f2 pawn. I guess I could have taken here. So maybe no. Never mind. Rook d8. No, yeah. Queen takes f2 is best though, because then he can. If he had taken it and I take here, then he wins. Rook d8. And my queen is trapped. If I go here, then queen e3 check. Yeah, I remember. That's why I couldn't do that. Yeah. So yeah, he played rook d8, f3. He castled. c3. Oh, I guess that was a terrible move. Knight a5, queen d2, and then it was d5 when I thought I was crushed here. I played a little bit more. Queen e1, d takes, f takes, and queen f4, and I resigned here. Very short game. 18 moves. That was crushed hard. Then Draconic Fae avenged my loss in round 4. The next game, I think. Was it the next game? Yeah, the next game. After we played rook d8. Where are you here? Oh, here. Oh man, Stockfish is just completely... Oh, wait, what? Yeah, Stockfish is acting so strange today. Rook d8 is move 13. Oh, what happened here? It's showing me the wrong moves here. Castle is move 13. Rook d8. Yeah, it's showing me the wrong. I gotta play them again? Stupid. So rook d8, f3. So he's saying, how about knight takes b5? Yeah, that would have been the best move according to Stockfish. Although f3 is second choice here. They're pretty close. Knight takes b5. Yeah, it's Stockfish is saying it's equal evaluation with f3, but if we go down this road, I don't really want to do it because it's going to mess up my thing. But knight takes, pawn takes, bishop takes, and then simply rook c8, and I'm down a minor piece for 2 pawns. But looking back, so what can I learn from this game? The main thing is I screwed up on the opening. As soon as this was terrible. Knight takes f6 was like the worst possible move I could have played here. I should have simply taken, even if I had taken knight here, this was just a terrible move. And then even after that, it wasn't like, I must have screwed up again somehow, somewhere here. Queen d5 was the reason. Queen d5, which is so weird because I thought queen d5 was winning for me. When I played queen d5, I thought white was winning. Because I thought like I could even take here depending on what he played. Yeah, I was thinking of if like, because yeah, I really thought queen d5 was winning. That's actually why I lost the game, even more so than the other move. This is the actual reason, because this is like 111 cent pawn difference. This queen d5. So I really thought this was a strong move, because this is being attacked, right? Like, and then I must have seen this, like bishop b7, and then I thought I could take this pawn, but then I think upon further investigation, it wouldn't work. Because he could simply play rook c8 or king d7. Yeah, but I'm not quite sure even still why this is such a bad move. But I just guess because I lose a tempo here. Yeah. And he gets, yeah, I lose a tempo. Thinking knight c2, e3, d5, getting it back there. Yeah, I don't know. I screwed up there. Yeah, I really thought queen d5 was winning. I was quite tired at this point, but he played as many games as I did, so there's no excuse. But it's okay. I will never forget that move in my life. That's the nice thing about playing tournaments. I think you can learn from your mistakes much more. Like, your mistakes are much more ingrained in your memory than if you were just to play online, because it means so much more to play in a tournament, so much more on the line, and you're thinking for forever. So I don't think I will ever make the same mistakes I've made that I played in over these games. Okay, game number 4. Round 4. This guy, there's a funny story behind him, okay? So this opponent, he's rated 1100, okay? And in the first round, he played against a guy who's 1822, and he beat him. So after that game, everyone was kind of terrified, because this guy had only played in one tournament before, and he had scored 4 or 4.5 out of 5. And then the first game in this tournament, he wins against an 1822, 700 point difference. 700 point difference. And he wins. So people were kind of nervous about him. So I'm paired against him in this game, the 1100. Okay. Okay, so game 4 versus 1134, and I am white again. Wait a second, how come I was white so many times? Was I white 4 times? No, I wasn't. Was I? No, last game I wasn't. Okay, that's right. Okay. Okay. So this guy's 1100. Well, 1134. Okay, so. Okay, wait. No, I was black. But I wrote the things in the wrong square, in the wrong thing. That's right. Okay. Sorry, I'm black. Yeah, well, that's what I meant. Yeah, so he only played one tournament before, so he's only had 5 rated games, and they were all against little kids, like rated 500, 700. But most people don't know that. They just see 1134, and it's scary. because it's a big question mark. Although not as a question mark. Anyways, this was a good game, and I struggled in the opening. I don't know how I screwed this up. Okay. Anyways, Queen Gambit declined. Whoops. Sorry. Knight f3. So we're in the main line here. Now we're in the main line, but at this point, he was playing very slow every move. So was I, but I don't like. I was pretty sure he didn't know any theory. I was pretty sure he didn't know any theory because of how long he was taking and the way he was thinking. I don't think he was playing any mind games with me. So that I felt a little confident about that. And then he played bishop g5, which is not too common, but it's a line. So I wasn't really this kind of threw me off because I haven't seen this too much. I played bishop e7, which is the main line. You can also play h6 apparently. Stockfish likes to take the pawn here. Actually, yeah, taking the pawn is interesting. And it actually has the best win rate here. So anyways, I played bishop e7. He played e3. E3 kind of scared me a little bit because that's a pretty good move, and it was kind of evidence that he's not an 1100 rated player, I feel. I straight up castled here. It's the main line. He played a knight c3, the main line. We transpose into something here. Yeah, this transposes. But almost everything transposes into the main line in Queen's Gambit declined. Is d5 c6. You can do c6. Oh wait, what happened here? I want to make this the main line. How do I do that? Make main line. Okay, there we go. You can do c6, but I in my book it really likes c5 much more. Oh yeah, no, I think he just means in general d5 and c6 as a general structure. Okay, what were they doing here? Knight c3. I played knight bd7. That's kind of Kramnik's favorite move there. C takes d5. Yeah, the c3 plays c takes d5. Knight takes d5. We're still in book here, but not by our knowledge. Just happens to be like that. Bishop takes e7. Queen takes e7. Bishop c4. Knight df6. Yeah, I thought for a long time in this move. A very long time. I wasn't sure what I wanted to do here. If I wanted to go this way, go this way. What happened here? This is a very kind of a crucial point because I really struggled here. This E5 square was a huge pain in my ass for a lot of the game. Huge pain in the ass. It was a huge pain in the ass. So, but it's saying knight 7. Wait, knight 7 f6. I mean knight d. Wait, g6. G f6. Oh. Wait, it says I wrote knight d f6, but I wonder if I wrote that wrong. It might have been. No, it must have been right. Yeah, so I guess, yeah, knight 7 f6. It was a good move. It's also saying I could trade knights here. But I liked my posting. Okay, so... Wait, hang on a second. Move number 9, knight d f6. I don't remember doing that. Yeah, I know, I wrote it wrong. Yeah. I'm trying to remember, because I remember I did not want him to move here, but I think I just gave up that square eventually because I needed to. I couldn't keep this knight here forever. Yeah, I think I thought here for like forever. And I finally just gave this spot up. This bishop, like, I didn't want a fianchetto here. And this knight, this square was just causing me a lot of grief. I didn't want to play f6. So it's good to know Stockfish thinks this is an okay move. Does it though? Yeah, well. Okay. I don't know. I'm trying to think. I guess it was okay. Yeah. But I did not feel comfortable here. So he played the best move available. Here I played a6. Which I was... I had a plan here. It looks like Stockfish doesn't like a6. It likes rook d8. And knight takes c3. Yeah, I didn't want him. It gives him an isolated rook pawn, but I thought this was too strong for him, having these pawns in the center. It's saying b6 here is a decent move too. Anyways, I played a6. Oh, I guess that was a terrible move for some reason. Stockfish doesn't like that. He's unhappy. He played rook e1. I traded here. I traded because of this push. I didn't know what else to do. I was really scared of this this. Yeah, it's saying Stockfish says taking the trading knights is not terrible. I was really scared of him playing e4. And then I played b5. I played this like immediately because I had, looked at this, and then he got kind of nervous here. He like let out a sigh. He played bishop d3. In this position, I'm a lot happier than where I was. Then I played c5, and I was happy about that move. It's not like a very hard move to find, but I feel it was a good move, and this is by far the best move according to Stockfish. That's good to know. It's not that hard. I mean, it's an obvious move, I guess, so I shouldn't be too proud of it, but he played e4. Then I played c4. I guess Stockfish is saying there were other alternatives here. It's saying taking is not a bad idea. Also bishop b7. I know that there were other ideas, but I liked c4. He played bishop c2. But I mean, so far, this guy's 1100, and he's giving me a good game. Okay, bishop c2. What's interesting is when you play like in an actual over the board tournament, people will never hang stuff like ever. Doesn't matter their rating, even if they're like 600. Well, I don't know about 600, but people will never ever hang stuff. You'll be lucky if you get a fork on someone, and that'll probably never happen either. Compared to online, it's like so different. It's so hard, like over the board. It's completely different. People will like almost never blunder. I feel like almost never. They may make like not the best move. Yeah, they may make not the best move, but it's like you're never going to like trick someone or get a free piece. You gotta grind it out like there's no tomorrow. It's a huge grind, even against big discrepancies. Like this guy's 1100. Oh, you gotta join. You gotta play in a tournament. It's so fun, man. It's you don't know what it's like until you play in one. And playing in a club is completely different than a tournament too, and different from online. People will play really crazy in a club. Generally, really weird moves. Okay, anyways, where are we here? Bishop c2, move 15. I played bishop b7. Yeah. Then e5. Yeah, e5 was terrible for him here. So knight d5, and my knight is so happy here. Queen d2, h6. Okay, I thought for a really long time on this move. Again, it might have been 20 minutes. Like, that's a long time. And because I think maybe it was 15 minutes, but it was 15 to 20 minutes. Oh yeah, because I was really terrified in this position. I was terrified. I thought he might have had something here. My queen is defending the knight on g5, but I was still terrified here. I was also kind of scared of him, moving the knight somewhere and then playing f4. Like, this is just a scary position. This pawn is scary. I was just scared of him maybe doing a rook lift at some point and like getting in here. I was really scared. So I thought for a really long time here. And Stockfish, yeah, h6 is the best move here. And then it took me so long, and then I finally realized that h6 was good. And then I played it. I was happy once I found it. It also, prevents the knight from ever posting here. Okay, part of why I thought so long in this move is because I was really, yeah, I think I spent 20 minutes on this move because I was really considering queen a6 here, queen a3, because there was a lot of tactical ability options here. I'm threatening this square, right? If he moves the rook here, then I'm threatening taking the pawn with the queen, and then I had to consider if he moves back, my queen has to go here, and then he could go here and trap me. So I was concerned about that. Actually, but then I found a way out by if I do this again by going here, if he were to again defend this pawn, I can't take here because then check here. He could go check here, and then I take it. Then he wins my queen. Then I looked at this again, where I go queen a3. If he plays rook here, I take the pawn. He goes back. I simply whoops. Then I go back here. Then he goes back to attack me. Then I go back here. Then I would win a pawn. But then I saw if I went here, he could simply move this rook to defend, and then none of that works. So then after all of that, which I spent like 20 minutes, which I spent 20 minutes looking at, let me delete this line here. 20 minutes looking at, then I started looking at maybe something like pushing here, but then I got scared again of some type of attack here. So I went with h6. Okay. So that was, I spent a really long time on that move. So he played rook a b1. He was scared about something, about this. And then I played bishop c6. I had to, I played bishop c6. Looks, Stockfish says that was not a good move. It likes rook fc8. I don't know. I was scared to move that rook. It also likes, oh no, it likes bishop c6. It just took a while to catch up. So bishop c6 was good. He played bishop e4. And then I played queen c7. Stockfish hates this move. Knight h4. So I talked to him after the game. I told him that knight h4 was a terrible move because so he starts to crumble here, but he played knight h4, and then we talked about it after the game. I said, like, why did you play that? I said, like, what was your plan? Because I didn't see anything remotely threatening with knight h4. And I thought he played it so that he could play like f4. I mean, that was my main thought. But he told me that after he played this, he didn't really know what he didn't know. He told me that he was scared of me playing like f5, so he was like trying to defend against that. But I just played it anyway, so f5. Wow, I missed something here. Shit. f5 was terrible. Terrible move. Knight takes c3. Wow, I missed that tactic. I totally missed that. Knight takes c3. Knight takes c3, he takes... Wait, I don't understand this. Because I think I looked at this, but what if I thought he would just take here. Oh, then we're attacking, but this still wins? I'm surprised. Knight takes d2. Oh, because we're covering this with our other rook. I'm still surprised. We have these 3 pawns. He's got a center pawn though, but yeah, I guess this is better for black. I'm surprised the valuation is as good as it is, but I guess this pawn is really flying. Yeah, I didn't calculate that all the way through then. It also just like simply a5. It doesn't like f5 at all. Then he played en passant, and he whispered to me at this point, asking me, how do you write that? How do you write that? Because he really is pretty new. He's just really good. Like, he just really thinks hard. But this is his second tournament. He asked me how to write like the en passant. I just did e takes f6. So Stockfish likes white here. Rook takes f6. We had about equal time, by the way. I think at this point we might have had about maybe 45 minutes each, maybe 50 minutes left. And then he made this move, which I told him after the game. I said, this was a really bad move for you again. He took this knight, which was just great for me. Yeah, that was a terrible move for him. Because once he did that, I loved my position. As soon as he took here, gives away his bishop, and I've got my super strong bishop here. Things are lined up. I loved my position here. I've got these 3 pawns which are flying. Okay, where am I here? Bishop takes d5. He played f3, and then this was why he lost the game. f3. Yeah, unfortunate. Because here I have one threat. I'm surprised it's saying different move for him. I thought he had a different option here. So my threat here is g5, because where will his knight go? He's got to go here, and then he loses a pawn, and he's in a terrible position. So I thought he only had 2 moves. I thought he had to do this to create. I guess that doesn't even work either. Yeah, because I can just take. So there's only Stockfish says f4 here. Yeah, I guess f4 giving him a spot for his knight. But f6, he just simply loses the knight against g5. I asked him why he played that, and he didn't. He just simply didn't see that his knight would have been trapped. So that's just inexperience there. That's where I won the game. But he kept playing though. He really tried, but it was fairly easy from here on out. He played g4. Wait, that can't be right. Yeah, it is. Okay. And then g takes h4. g5. I played queen g7. It is the best move. I thought for a long time on that move, actually. Maybe 10 minutes. Yeah, I thought for 10 minutes on this move, and it almost seemed like I was trolling or something, like, aha, I'm so far ahead. I can do whatever I want. But it was actually, yeah. Okay, anyways, I played there, and then he played king f2. Rook takes f3. Yeah. King e2. H takes g5. Oh, again here, no. This is the move I spent like 15 minutes on, or maybe 10 to 15 minutes. I guess it's saying rook f2 check is a good move. I thought something like that might work. I didn't see what the follow-up was. Why can't he take here? Queen f8 check. What if he goes here? Oh, then mate. It's mate right there. So he would have to, if he goes here, then we have queen f3. Oh, that's some craziness. I didn't want to calculate all that. So after king e2, I finally took here. I think I forget how much time I had left here. I think I still had like 20 minutes here. He played rook. Wait, what? Rook G1. I played rook F5. It's saying I could just play G4. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Oh, I'm getting a headache here. He played rook Bf1. I played rook Af8. He took. I took queen B2. Queen. I played queen F7. I guess that was a pretty bad move. It's saying G4, but Stockfish is getting kind of crazy here. I just wanted to play it straightforward. Queen C7. What move am I on here? 31? Wait, no, queen F7, I mean. Wait. What? 31, queen B2, queen F7, sorry. Why is it saying queen C7? Oh, I wrote it wrong. I wrote it wrong. Did I? Yeah, I wrote it wrong. It's queen C7. He played king E1. I think I'm back on track here. I played H3. Again, not a great move apparently. Queen A3. Bishop G2. Protecting this pawn. Queen takes. Wait, I think I screwed up here. What move am I on? So queen A3. Bishop G2. Oh, sorry, I went here. Yeah, let me delete this one. So bishop G2. That's right. And then queen takes A6. I didn't care about that pawn. I played rook F1. Rook takes. What? No. Something is wrong here. Queen A3. Bishop G2. Queen takes A6. I missed something here. By the way, I forgot to hit my clock a couple times this game. Embarrassing. I screwed up the moves here. So queen takes A6, and then it says rook F1. That can't be right though. No, hang on. Number 34. Queen takes A6. Okay, rook F1. But I think I moved my queen here, didn't I? Maybe not. No. That's my... Yeah, rook F1. Rook takes F1. Okay, I see what I did. I wrote queen takes F1, but I meant bishop takes F1. That's what happened. There we go. That's what... I wrote it wrong. Instead of 28, rook F5. Oh, there were a lot of better moves, yeah. I mean, Stockfish doesn't like my move at all here. Yeah, it's saying I could play G4, rook A F8 would have been really good. Yeah, rook A F8, there's G4, there's rook D3. Rook D3, attacking the queen. Yeah, I didn't really care too much. I just wanted to play solid, and you know the clock was kind of ticking, and I wasn't too worried. I mean, okay, so bishop takes F1. Yeah, I wrote it wrong down. I wrote it as queen takes F1. So he played king D2. I played queen D3. I was only at this point I was only spending about like 10 seconds per move. Sorry, wait, what? King, where am I here? 36. Queen d2. I played queen d3? No, I didn't. Did I? Yeah, I might have. No, wait. I must have wrote this wrong. Queen d3. I must have meant here. Queen c. I must have meant this. It has to have been here. I wrote it down completely wrong. I made a lot of mistakes here. I got to get better at that. He played king e1. Hopefully I wrote that right. Queen takes c3. What? No. I really screwed this up. What am I moving on? So king d2. And then I have it as queen d3. Yeah, so my queen must have been up here at some point. Let's go back. Let's go back a ways. Rook takes f5, queen b2. I have queen c7 here. Oh, I think this is where I screwed it up. Let me delete from here. Okay, so queen b2. Yeah, I think this is where I screwed up. I wrote queen f7. So maybe queen f7 is correct. Yeah. That's what it is. So I did get it right. So queen f7 and then king e1. Then h3, queen a3, bishop g2. Yeah. This is better. Queen takes a6, rook f1, rook takes, queen takes. So it was queen takes. Okay, this makes sense now. This makes sense. And then here, then queen d3, check. Then king e1, queen c3. This is all forced now. It's a forced mate. Queen f2 and queen d2, forcing him to go. Wait, what happened to this bishop? Didn't I trade that bishop? No, I guess it was always there, right? So queen c2 and move 38. No, wait. Sorry. No, I went. It's saying I went queen d2, but that can't be right. I lost myself again. No, wait. Here he went queen f2. Sorry. Let me do this again. I went too quick there. Yeah, you went queen f2, and then queen d2, and then queen g3, and then queen f4 mate. Okay. Okay. Last game. So, last game here. Then I can get back to playing chess. Game 5. So my opponent on the last game was 1426. And I want to look him up right now because interesting. So I was white again. Okay. 1426. So yeah, I'm curious. I want to see. I'm curious because I'm kind of curious about his rating. So he had a. He's at his highest rating right now. That's not true though. He was 1553 at one point. So I don't quite understand that. Actually, no. He was 1764. This doesn't make any sense. That's a little strange. His high rating was 1764. I don't know why it's giving him a lower high rate. Sometimes they make mistakes, I think. Okay, anyways. Okay, here's how the game went. So I was white. This was kind of interesting. So it was the French, and he didn't know book very well, which was weird because he's the one that chose the French, you know. So knight c3, and then he played bishop b4, main line. And you know, I felt really bad this game because everything looks different when you're playing over the board, and I was kind of second guessing some of my moves, if they were book or not. So anyways, I like the e5 line. Oh, yeah, there you go. Is that better? Yeah. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. So e5, he played knight e7. I wasn't really familiar with knight e7 too much, but it's the second most common line here. My memory was just kind of fading. Sometimes I just forget. So I played f4, and I couldn't remember if it was... Well, because I haven't really encountered this move much. But f4 is kind of a common theme in the French advanced variation here. So I played f4, but I wasn't sure about it. But I was feeling really confident this game. Like, my opponent was rated 1426. I had already won 2 games. And yeah, I was feeling pretty confident. So I went ahead and played f4. But it looks like the main line here is a3. Like, definitely a3. Stockfish likes it. It's the main line by far. And f4 is playable, and it's not the main line. So it looks like a3 is the answer to even c5. a3 is the answer, and if he takes, and then it's always going to, yeah, a3 as long as the bishop is there, pretty much. If he goes this knight, it's still a3. Well, the main line is a3, but there's also bishop e3. But okay, so make main line, delete from here. Okay, so, oh, hang on. Let me delete these lines. Oh, make main line. And then delete from here. There we go. So I played f4. I guess it was not a great move. So I screwed up first. I blinked. Okay. He thought for a while here. Not too long. Actually, this guy moved quick. He moved faster than any of my other opponents. Yeah, definitely. We actually played really quickly in the opening. He played very confidently, and the entire game I played him, even when I made really good moves. Oh, let me resize this thing. Even when I made good moves, he never, like, he always seems pretty confident and happy. So that was interesting. He played knight f5, which was kind of interesting. I wasn't too scared of it, but it was certainly interesting. It was actually turned out to be quite annoying, this knight. I played knight f3 after a lot of thought. It was the best, actually kind of the only move here. Yeah, it's the only move. Knight f3, he played knight c6. And then I played a3, which is okay. He played bishop a5. And then I played g4. And this g4 move set the tone of the entire game. And I thought for a long time on this move, because this was a big commitment. G4 here. This was, a huge commitment. There's no turning back after g4. And I had to be brave. And it looks like g4 is, Stockfish is not recommending it. Let's see what it gives it in evaluation. I guess it's a terrible move. Terrible move, that's why. Terrible move. Oh, I don't know. Stockfish is changing its mood here. Changing its mood. It doesn't mind it. It just needed a while to get comfortable with it. Yeah, it's okay with it. But it's not the best move, or even close to it. So instead, Stockfish likes queen d3. It's a weird move for me to play, though. It also likes b4, which I didn't want to play. And it likes queen d2. Again, I don't like that. I don't like the blocking my bishop. Did I see knight takes d4? Huh? What? Knight takes d4? No, I looked at that. I'm fine. Yeah, I looked at that carefully. Of course, yeah. I won't fall for anything like that, I think, in a tournament game. Yeah, it likes the other moves better, the b4 and stuff. But that's just, it's hard for me to, those are weird moves to me. Okay, so I played g4. He played knight h4. It's kind of like the only move. And then I played bishop e3, the best move here. The only move again. Bishop b6. Attacking this. This was a... Stockfish doesn't like that move, but this move actually caused me a fair bit of issues. Bishop b6. Yeah, and then I played knight takes h4. The best move. Queen takes h4, and then bishop f2. And then I knew once this was really good for white here. My pawns are just screaming up this side. He plays queen e7, the best move for him, but white's position is really good here. I played queen d2. I just want a castle. Bishop d7, he wants to castle. I castle. He plays knight a5. He wants to get to this square. And then I just simply continue with my attack here. So h4, Stockfish thinks it's fine. There were slightly better moves, but h4 is okay. Then he played g6, and I'm happy with what I did here. I mean, it's not like groundbreaking or anything, but... Oh, wait, no, it's not quite yet, but... Okay, not quite yet. Wait, how come I said that? I thought I played a different move here. Did I really play this move? I played h5. Yeah, that's the best move, h5. This wasn't the move I was talking about, though. I'm thinking about later. Yeah, I played h5, the best move there. He castled queenside. I played bishop h4. Oh, this is coming up is what I was happy about. So he played, because I looked at this before playing the bishop move, but he played f6. And I played g5, which I was happy about because generally... Wait, this can't be right. This can't be right. This can't be right. Did I... Why wouldn't I have just taken the pawn? Don't tell me I did that, and don't tell me I was that blind. Like, no. Don't tell me. No, 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 no. Yeah, I did it wrong here, I think. Hang on. Hang on, hang on. Bishop h4. Yeah, what the heck? f6? That can't be right. Did I really screw up that bad? I don't know. It says on move 14 he played g6. But I think I screwed something up here. Because there was no way that like I wouldn't take this with the bishop. You know what I mean? There's no way I wouldn't do that. Or maybe, you know what? But maybe this did, okay. Okay, what you're saying here, he played h6. And then I played h5. Yeah, maybe. Maybe, let's see that. We'll try that. And then castles. And then bishop h4. Yeah, maybe this is what happened. And then f6. And then I played g5. Wait. Yeah, I played g5 here. And yeah, Stockfish actually says f5 is really good too, but I played g5. This might be, I think this is what happened, maybe. So g5, but it could be wrong, but we'll see. So g5, he played queen f7. And then g takes f6. Yeah, I think this is what happened, but we'll have to see. Then he played g6. Yeah, so yeah, because I have g6 written twice for black. So yeah, so then he played g6. This is right. This must be right. Then I played h takes g6. And it says h takes g6 again. This makes no sense. Ah, man. I got this so wrong. I have 18. I have 18 g takes f6 and then g6. And then I have h takes g6 and then I have h takes g6 again. Makes no sense. It must mean queen takes d6. Yeah, I must have meant queen takes d6. It has to be 100%. Yeah. I got to get better with my writing. I don't know why Okay, then bishop d3. Going to make this the main line now. Okay, so bishop d3. Then... No, this is wrong, because now it's saying rook dg8. Yeah. Okay, let me get back here then. So let's say... So, because we're assuming that I meant here, because I wrote g6 here. You mean him? I'm white. A6? No, I don't know what you mean. You mean him? No. Well, wait. He might be onto something. Falkbeer might be onto something. Yeah, maybe he played here. He might be right. Wait. Yeah. Because I might have got confused because, it's possible he did. You know what? I actually think he's got it. I think he's right. I think he played this. He was scared for some reason that I was going to move my knight here or something. I think Falkbeer might be right. Okay, let's go from that. So move 14, h4, and then wait. You're right. You're right twice. Oh my God, you're right. It is an a6, and below the a6 on the next move for black is queenside castle. So there's a little lowercase a, and then there's a 0, and the 0 makes the a look like a G. That is totally what happened. Good job. Let me show you this. Okay, here. You see that? It's a6, but it looks like a g6. Also, because that was happening on that side of the board, all the action, and then he randomly made that weird move. Oh, shit, man. Holy God. It totally looks like a G, right? Yeah. That's why I was wondering. So, notation not fail, but messy writing fail. Okay. Okay, so where were we here? So we got to start over from here. So make main line. So 14. And good job on Falkbeer for thinking of that. Okay, so a6. Yeah, and so he played a6. Then I played h5, which is the best move here. This makes sense now. And then he queenside castled. And then I played bishop h4. He played f6, which is the best move here. And then I played g5. Yeah, then I played g5, which I was happy about. It looks like it's the 5th best move here. Or maybe not anymore. It likes h6. Yeah, I guess this was not even close to being a good move. I was really happy. I thought I was proud about this move, g5. Yeah, I was proud about g5. It likes h6 better. Interesting. h6. What's the idea? h6. What if he takes? Then I take this pawn. If he pushes, I take this pawn. If he reinforces, I guess I take the pawn and open, and then I can take again. Yeah, okay. I can kind of see h6. Yeah. Because this is always under fire. Oh, too bad, because f5, I was happy. I was proud about my g5 move. He played queen f7. I took the best move. He played g6. I played h takes g6, and then h takes g6 again. Now it works. And then bishop d3. Then rook dg8. Bishop f2. The best move. Bishop e8. Is that right? Yeah. Rook takes h8. I wasn't quite sure what to do here. It looks like, I guess this was not the best move. It's saying I had options like b3, king b1. It really likes b3, yeah. Also bishop e2 or b4. It doesn't want me to trade rooks, but I did. So move 22, and then rook takes h8. I played rook g1. Good move. Queen h7, which actually kind of screwed me up a little bit. Bishop e2. Knight c6. Bishop g4. Knight d8. Oh, and he screws up here. And it's kind of funny because he told me after the game, he said this is the reason he lost the game. But I mean, I'm already winning. I'm already completely winning. But he said this is the reason I won the game. Well, he didn't quite say it those words. He said like he didn't see this. But I mean, yeah. So he's pinned. So knight takes d5. I was kind of surprised he didn't resign here, but king b8. It was just cleanup mode here. Knight takes b6. C takes b6. Queen b4. Sorry. Queen b4. Queen c7. Bishop f3. Rook h2. Rook g2. Rook h1. King d2. Bishop c6. Bishop takes c6. Queen takes c6. Queen d6. I know that this probably wasn't the best move, although it's the second best move, but I just wanted to simplify. I was tired of this guy not resigning. So queen d6, queen takes, e takes, knight f7, rook takes g6, the best move, and knight takes d6. I have written f7. I guess not even close to being the best move. I just wanted this game to end, though. I was kind of annoyed that he didn't resign. I think at this time I had about 15 minutes left. Stockfish says f5 is better here. Oh yeah, I thought for a long time on this move there was a lot of things I had to be careful of. There were so many forks here. I hated his knight. Yeah, anyways, I played f7. Knight takes f7. Rook takes e6. Rook h2. King e3. The best move. King c7. And then, yeah. Fortunately, he because we were kind of blitzing these moves out here. And then, yeah, he resigned finally. I mean, I guess I'm only up 2 pawns, but I mean, I had at least as much time as him. But I don't know, knights can be tricky, so I don't blame him for not resigning. Anyways, that's my 5 games. When you look at it after, you can you see a lot of mistakes, but during the game, you feel like you played pretty solid. Not sure what my best game was. Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, yeah. So now I go back to my usual grind, try to increase my online rating, possibly contemplate playing in the Victoria Open. Thanks. It was fun. It was so fun to play again. First tournament in 17 years. And I made some money. I got tied for first place in under 1800 category. So the ratings should update in a couple days. I think I calculated it, how many rating points I gained. I think I gained about 70 rating points. I won. I got 3 out of 5. But my first 3 games were crazy. You can see here. So game 1 against the 1916, I lost. But I played well. I don't know. This was the final position before I resigned on game 1 against the 1916. Like here, I played okay considering he's 1916. Game 2, I won against an 1822. Final position here. Game 3, I lost very quickly against an 1895. Oh, he had a high rating of 2100 though. I lost. I resigned on move 18. Game 4, I won against a really strong 1100 player. Final position here. And then game 5, yeah, you saw. So I won against game 5. So if we do the rating calculator, so my rating when I started was 1494. So we lost against 1916, and then we won against 1822. We lost against 1895, and then we won. No, then we won against 1134, and then we won against 1426. If we calculate that, okay, how can I reposition this? Maybe like here. Here? No, here. There, you can't see, hey? Well, anyways, it's saying my performance rating in this tournament was 1719. And my new rating should be set 1571. So how much is that? I can't do math. 77 points. So I gained, because I get a bonus. So I got 77 points in that tournament increase on the rating. That's pretty good. So big increase on rating there. 1571 should be my new rating, but it will update on the website in 2 days. Yeah. If I had won that against that 1916 player, just out of curiosity, my new rating would be 1659. Insane jump. If I had won also against the 1895, it would be 1747. That's crazy. It would jump like 200 points or something. And a performance rating of 2039. That would have been crazy. Okay. Yeah, my goal was to get maybe like 1.5 points, maybe 2 points at the most. So I was happy with 3 wins. And yeah, I had those three pairings were hard. Like this guy is usually a bit higher rated, this 1895 guy, and then yeah. So I'm happy with how I did, for sure. Okay, I guess I'm going to play my first game since my tournament. So it's like my first game in like 5 days or something. It's going to be so weird playing 10 minutes after playing over 3-hour games. Okay, first game in a long time. I'm ready to lose. Oh god, I forgot how to play here. Okay, so Roy Lopez. I didn't get a single Roy Lopez in the tournament. I've never seen a6 there before. Oh, why am I moving so quick? I got lots of time. It's weird to change the time controls. I don't know. Taking seems appetizing to me. Maybe it makes this too strong. Isolated pawn there and stuff. I don't know. I think I am going to take it. We'll see what Stockfish says after the game. I'm liking this too. D5 right away. D4 right away. I mean, I like white here. Oh, it's so weird to play 10 minutes. 10 minutes feels like Ultra Bullet compared to what I was doing. Taking with the knight, we're attacking this. If he defends, you can push. We have taking with the queen, kind of pins the bishop to that, but he could simply play here and things. Yeah, I think I'll just take with the knight. Huh. These are my two candidate moves right now. But queen of 5, I mean, it's not really doing anything. I might just have to put it back here. And he gets a free pin. I don't know. I'll have to look at this after the game. I can't spend too much time thinking about it now. Remember, when I say I tied for first under 1800, the prize, under 1800 prize category, not overall. There's a guy who went 5-0. He was 2250 in the tournament. So he's probably going to want to fianchetto here. What if I beat him to the punch? I don't know. I'm pretty tired right now, but it's so weird to play 10 minutes now. Kind of liking c4 and then knight c3. Yeah, or even just playing chess in general. Yeah, so I'm very happy with how it went. Excuse me. C4 and then C4 D4 looks ugly. You can castle, maybe, or just simply move the rook. Oh, what? Okay, I guess you could do that. Yeah. Ugh, kind of ugly for me. Ooh, this is ugly. God. Ugly for me. And I lose a pawn here if he takes my knight. I lose a pawn. I don't know. I might not have to take it this way, but... Oh, I guess I would be attacking the rook, so I might be okay. Yeah. Kind of getting crushed here, though. Yeah, so now he wants to take it because he took care of the... Yeah, this is ugly for me. Might have to resign here soon. I could almost push here. I don't know. I'm toast. This guy's creaming me here. Wow, I didn't even see that I just dropped a piece there. Yeah. Well, he destroyed me. Am I looking at the right guy? Well, he was 1921 a couple of days ago. So. Not even close though. Okay. Yeah, this A6 was interesting. Yeah, taking his best. And then I played D4. D4 was best. And then I took with a knight. Stockfish. Stockfish likes taking with the queen. No. Now it does like taking with the knight. Either or. Let's let it run for a little bit. I want to find out where I screwed up in this game. Although I am very tired right now. I blame some of it on that. Yeah, taking with the knight is good here. Okay. I played knight f3. Oh, it looks like knight c6. Knight c6. I considered knight c6. Looks like knight c6 was better here. Interesting. What, knight c6 and then queen, maybe queen d5? So knight c6, let's just say, so queen d7, then knight a5. It's hard for him to do anything with it on a5, I guess. How's he going to attack it? If he goes here, then bishop d2, and he can't do anything more about it. Where else did I screw up here? Yeah, he likes knight c6. Okay. According to the graph at the bottom here, I didn't really screw up until I made 3 mistakes. This e5 was, oh yeah, this e5 is what really killed me. It likes knight c3. Yeah, knight c3 would have been good. Or knight bd2. Developing this knight, protecting this piece. Okay, let's try another one. I won't play too much tonight. Tonight was mostly spent on analyzing those tournament games. Same opening as last game. Different opponent. Whoops, let me get back to this screen. Okay, ooh, knight f6 is kind of strange. Is it strange? I'm just trying to get back used to 2D chess now. I'm wondering if c3 might have been good. No. Maybe c3 now. I don't know why I'm playing like Blitz. It's so weird to change time controls. Okay, yeah, d4. He wants to get this pawn. So what if we can't go here first. He's going to go here. Interesting. I mean, Oh, my mind isn't working right now. I'm really tired. I don't know what to do here. I think I have to take the knight. I don't see what else I could do. Yeah, I don't know. My mind isn't working. I think I have to take the knight. Strange. I don't really want to do this, but I'm gonna. Okay. Maybe e5. kind of want to move this and then play an f4. What about knight here and then f4? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I'm playing so weird now. Okay, f4. What about g5? What about f takes g5? I've got a check here. Doesn't do anything though. But something to keep in mind. What about h5? h5 push. Then I can push it. So h5 take. Then I get a cemented. Yeah, I'm going to try h5. And then I'm thinking about taking with the knight here. We have a possible threat here. Again, I'm threatening this kind of. If he blocks me, take. This check could work. Almost works, but it doesn't because he can defend here. But take, trade, take. Wait, was that? No, wait. Here, take. No, we have 3 pieces on it. We might just get a free windmill out of that, but this knight can't do anything with that windmill. He goes here, then we go back here. I don't know. Could force a draw or something. No. Yeah, this bishop is annoying. Yeah, check, push. I'm going to try this just because my time's running. I think he can just go here, though. Yeah, and then the check, you know. Then he can go here. He's got this ability to, not yet, but something to consider. He may be able to do something with that in the future. I think he's going to go here, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he won't be able to resist. He can get a free pawn out of it. Yeah, there he goes. And then we go here. Oh, I lose. Yeah, I lose my queen. Oh, yeah, I may have to call it a night. I'm pretty tired here. It's weird to play back to online chess now. But there was something weird in this opening. Yeah, here, I didn't know what to do here. It's saying knight c3 is best. But knight c3, I think this pawn falls, no? So knight c3, can't he just take? It's saying take with the g pawn. That is so weird, though. But I cannot argue with Stockfish. It likes this for white. Huh. Okay. Well, anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I'm going to call it a night. I'm really tired now. Really, really tired. Thanks for watching my tournament games. Starting tomorrow, I'm going to get back into the grind and try to increase my rating and improve and maybe get ready for the next tournament. Okay, thanks for watching. Go play some chess. Have fun. Good night.